Okay, I'm going to do the jazz minor scales, G natural minor, G Dorian minor scale, the G harmonic minor scale, the G classical melodic minor scale, and the G jazz melodic minor scale, and that's all we need. And you want to get this, it says copyright Inside Piano 2015, so you'll have to download it yourself. And these resources are fantastic. Take advantage of it. Stop the video, hit PDF, go to Google, hit PDF Jazz Minor Scales, and put Inside Piano 2015. That'll probably get you right to it. Check it out, and probably a lot more resources on this, and I'll probably go over it. And then I've got some other things I'm going to cover, but not on this one. First of all, what we got to do is we got to understand what the major scale is. Okay, so if this is the G natural minor scale, okay, it came out of the B flat scale. I'll let you think about that for a little bit, because basically the natural minor is the sixth mode of something. Okay, so it's B flat, and so I'll take this chance to tell you that you can know all your major scales in minutes, all of them. B flat, G flat, F sharp, it doesn't matter what it is. You have to be able to name it and everything like that, but you start with your simple ones. Okay, let's start with B flat, because they're saying that I'm telling you that the G natural minor scale comes out of the B flat major scale. And if I said that to you, you go like, oh, that's hard to remember that. Well, you got to have something like a spike. You drive a spike into something. I said, I want to remember that. Okay, okay. So, or you make a mark on a piece of board. I do woodworking and everything, or cut a little notch in it or something like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say we need to know what a major scale is. So let's just take one, and let's use B flat, because that's where the G natural minor scale comes from. And I'll show you some quick shortcuts there. First of all, I want to show you what this, okay, if I made a mistake with that, I'm not worried about it. Okay, I have more than one way I do things, okay. Now, if this is B flat, this is going to be eye-opening. Whole step, half, whole, half. Say this. Whole step, half, whole, half. Notice I have 2.5, 3.5, because I do the root. Whole step, half, whole, half. 2.5, 3.5. You can do it in any scale. Say with D flat, and we'll just do this aside real quick so you can see it. Let's do it with F. It might be easier to see. Root, whole, half, whole, half. Let's do it with D flat. Think we can see that? Root, whole, half, whole, half. B flat now is the one we're interested in. Root, whole, half, whole, half. I don't even have to hear them. I could close my ears. I just go root, whole, half, whole. Okay? So this is this. And you're saying, and I know that fingering was wrong, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's good enough. I can start like this. I can do score with it. Oh, by the way, you can go over with any of these notes depending where you need to go to. So you're good. Okay? So, a lot of things are suggested, and everybody has to do it a little bit their own way. Try to do it the way that your teacher or is the best, and then look at and try to feel the one that works for you. I like this one right here going up, and I like to just notice I do this. I don't hold my fingers like that. I kind of have a little angle because I'm going that direction. Okay? So if I'm concentrating it, I'll do it right. And maybe not. Okay? It doesn't matter to me anymore, but it will matter to you when you're learning. Okay? Now, so I said that this was the, now, let me show you what the G natural minor scale is. Okay, I'm going to read it from this right here. Okay? Okay, that's what I did. Okay, now it doesn't, yeah, it does say natural minor. Natural minor means that it is, and this you're going to like, I hope. Okay? If you're just starting, it's all going to sound hard to you, but if you have been playing for just a little while and really got a lot of confusion on these, and I still have a lot of confusion on some of these, not this particular one, but if you've been playing for just a little while and you're like, I don't, you know, they got all these, why? Well, there's a reason for all of them. But anyways, okay, they're cataloging essentially. They're cataloging, just like in the library, they catalog these. Okay, so I can tell you that as if you look at this, G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G. Notice there was only 2 flats in it. It was B flat and E flat. When I looked at this the first time, I said, well, I'm doing this right. Okay, because I was a little out of practice. I said, that's going to come out of the B flat scale. And sure enough, I looked at it, and there's a B flat and there's an E flat. And I knew I was on the right track. And I know you're going to start with G, so you're going to go G through G and B flat. But let me show you where it all comes from. Okay? It is the 6th mode. Okay? It is the 6th mode of this, which is B flat, which we've been. Okay? So let's count up 6. Now you must go up in the scale of B flat. So we say whole, 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 half, whole, okay? Root, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. And guess what that is? That's the 6. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why it's so important to know the major scale. You know, you jump into the minor scale and you don't know the major scale. So it's best to know what you're starting with. If you're building a house, you start with maybe a little ranch house or something like that, and all of a sudden you're into more things as life goes on if you're building houses, but you start out with something a little bit on the conservative side, okay? So, ultra-modern would not be on that conservative side. So, I'm going to tell you that this right here, if I started from here, what's called the Dorian scale, and then you go into the mode. But I'm going to tell you something. The Aeolian mode, which is the 6th mode of B flat, is G minor. G minor natural too. It's important to know what natural and harmonic and all the others are. B flat, C, D, E flat, F. G. Continue with that same idea. That's not going to be 2.5, 3.5 for the pattern, because you've got to start with the root. That's another pattern, okay? And you don't want to even memorize that thing. That'll just confuse you. You just want to stay with 2.5, 3.5, and you'll never forget it for the rest of your life. Later on, maybe you'll get another pattern you can go with. But root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. But notice I'm already into the G. Okay, you hear the minor sound? Okay, so that's what you want to work at. Okay, that's the minor sound. So let's just do what they said on this, G natural minor, okay? And we could make a chord here if we wanted to. This G minor 7 would fit it. I'm going to show you another shortcut that's a lot better than counting up 6. Yep, count down to minor 3rd. That makes sense, right?
What I have taught in this video is extremely important. Know your scale formula for your major scale, and then everything comes together in music.